Today I'm sharing a vintage cookbook with you that was actually found for me by my husband, and it's very special. Hi sweet friends, I'm Mary and welcome to Mary's Nest. This channel is all about living the simple life, cooking from scratch, making home remedies, and creating a cozy home with thrift store finds. So if you're like me and you like the simple life, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, click on the little notification bell below. That'll let you know every time I upload a new video. Well, in the past, I've shared with you that my husband and I live outside of Austin in the Texas Hill Country. And we go into Austin usually once a week or so and go to Half Price Books when we can to shop around, which is a used bookstore here in Texas and other states as well. And one day, for some reason, I was not with my husband. I don't really remember why. But he stopped into a Half Price Books to look around, and he found a book that he thought looked very cute. And it's called Fun with Cooking. And it has a little girl on the front. And it's actually a children's book. And it says Easy Recipes for Beginners by May Blacker Freeman. But what I guess motivated my husband to get this for me, he'll usually, if he sees something that he thinks I might like, he'll pick it up for me, or sometimes he'll send me a text picture, you know, on the telephone and say, was this something that you would like, or whatnot, if he's out and about, you know, shopping without me. But this one he surprised me with, and he bought it because when you open it up in the front, the little girl who owned this book wrote her name up here in pencil. And her name is Mary Louise. My name is Mary Louise. So that was just too charming. And he paid $2 for this to Half Price Books from the vintage. They have a little vintage book section. But this was written in 1947. And that is just so adorable that it has that cute little print of a child's handwriting, and it says Mary Louise. So, but in any event, I'm really going to cherish this. And I'll give you a little overview of what the book is all about. It's got very simple recipes in it, as it says. And the table of contents, it says, like, before you start, things to remember about milk, milkshakes, about eggs, coddled eggs, eggnog, golden stuffed eggs, party lemonade, hot cocoa, Mickey Mouse salad, and so on and so forth. So very cute things. And the dedication is especially sweet by the author, May Blacker Freeman. She apparently wrote this book and dedicated it to her niece. And it says, in quotes, you'll recognize this, the beginning of this little poem. It says, what are little girls made of? And then she just put ... with a question mark. And then she says, to my niece, Marilyn, who may want to know what else can be made of sugar and spice and everything nice. This is quite darling. And in the introduction, it says that the cookbook is for beginners. And it has wonderful pictures here, and I think that it's so darling because it shows the little girl washing her hands, you know, proper hygiene, and so on and so forth. And then with every recipe, this is good too, it has a section, things to remember. It's basically, you know, like if you scoop out flour, level it off with a knife, you know, things like that when a child is learning how to cook. And what's wonderful is, with every recipe, the pictures are in black and white, but they have pictures. So it's very helpful to a child who may be learning how to cook and, you know, may have a parent helping them, you know, with the instructions. But at the same time, when they read the book, they can go and look at the picture and look at another child who's actually doing the cooking. And it has the little girl here. She's doing the cooking. And let me see if I can find another one. Yeah, it shows her. Oh, here she's using the knife very carefully, cutting on the cutting board. And so that's the Mickey Mouse salad. It's a pear and with a few other little things to make it look like a mouse, which is very cute. And what is cute and fun about this book at the same time, you have to remember this is 1947. So this is sort of the beginnings of when there were more prepared, as my mother would call them, prepared products showing up on grocery shelves. And this book really gave me a chuckle because I don't know if these particular manufacturers contributed to the cost of publishing this book or not. I have no way of knowing that. But there's definitely product placement in the pictures. And it's very cute because here you can see there's Hellmann's mayonnaise and then the sun-kissed raisins. And as you go through this book, you'll see other things like that. You'll see, again, the Hellmann's mayonnaise appearing. And then sometimes I wondered if maybe certain product manufacturers either didn't participate or didn't know about participating. I don't know the history of this book, but I find it cute because here you see Hershey's Cocoa, but then for the sugar you just see a generic box of sugar, but the Hershey's Cocoa is quite prominent. So that's kind of fun. And there's McCormick. You can see the little can of spice, McCormick spice. And I can't quite make out, but there does seem to be some sort of manufacturer name. I don't know if it's McCormick or not on the extract here. Maybe it's vanilla extract. But clearly the McCormick spice tin is quite prominent. And so I got a big kick out of that as I went through. There's one in here that she's making, I think, tuna fish salad, and the can just says like tuna. I'm not sure if I can find that one, but here's a cute example too of I think this is that it's the Arm & Hammer baking soda. So that's very prominently placed as she's adding that to make her peanut butter cookies. And then here is hot fudge sauce. And you clearly have the cornstarch company, you have the Hershey's chocolate, you have the extract, you have the Morton salt, but then you have the very generic sugar. So this is just a charming, delightful find. And to see those products and what they looked like back then in the 1940s is fun. And to see the very simple, cute little recipes, candied carrots, baked potato, tuna casserole. Here's the tuna. So here you see, this is an interesting tuna casserole, and they're using 1 can of condensed cream of soup, a cream of mushroom soup. And right here you see the Heinz cream of mushroom soup. And that's interesting. Does Heinz even make canned soups anymore? I'm not really sure. Just come to mind are like the what are the Campbell's that you see so much. But then here is the tuna fish, and all it says is you kind of are getting a thing that it's saying California fancy tuna. So I don't know if that was just, if there was such a company, or if it's just a representation for just a basic can of tuna that might have been caught off the coast of California. So in any event, it's just a charming book. And, you know, if you have children and you find this in your travels, they might really enjoy it. Even adults, I think you'll really enjoy it. And again, this one is very special to me because it has my name in it, Mary Louise. If you'd like to see more vintage books, be sure to subscribe to my channel and then click on this video over here where I share a recent vintage cookbook haul. And I'll see you over there in my Texas Hill Country kitchen. Love and God bless.